Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 368 of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's killing some Nazis with me tonight?
Anya, are you there? It's agony to dream like this. It's me, BJ Blazkowicz. Also, it's me, Dominic. Hi, hello.
It's me, Nate.
What's up, y'all? This is Blake. I can't do any fun voices, so you'll just hear my own.
I can do some, but I don't have any for this game. I can do voices. So we are here to talk about a game that I've been planning for a year as my version of one of my versions of fuck you to someone that's been in office now for a year. Funny, a year as of this date that we're recording this.
It worked out, huh?
Well, last year I was like, you know what? We should talk about the Wolfenstein game around that time. It just seemed like a good idea.
We all
Eerily similar.
killing some Nazis.
Yes. So we are here to talk about Wolfenstein: The New Order, developed by Machine Games, published by Bethesda. I know I pronounced it wrong. Bethesda. It's been a while since I've said the word. And came out in 2014, the first of the new reboot series.
Yeah.
Which
Crazy, 2014.
We all just think that that's 12 years ago.
And the third one will be coming out eventually, hopefully this decade.
There are rumors.
I mean, they announced it, that it's coming, officially.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised, because I feel like if that game comes out in the next... if it came out this year or next year, or this year or last year, it would have been too woke. People wouldn't have liked it. You can't be killing Nazis. What do you think? What do we think this is?
We will see if it survives the Microsoft machine.
Oh, they own it,
So
don't they?
this game that we're talking about is so old that it came out on PS3 and 360.
I played it on PS3 first.
It's just really upsetting.
So this is one of my favorite games of all time. I have played it. I do both paths every time, and I played it on every console, except for PC. So probably played it 8 to 10 times by now.
Wow.
Damn.
That's impressive.
It's very good, believe it or not.
Since you've played it like a bajillion times, give us the rundown on what we're walking into in Wolfenstein: A New Order.
Yeah. So this game kind of takes place, well, sort of, not really, but kind of after the Wolfenstein game by Raven in like 2009. Some things relate, some things don't. It doesn't super matter. You are, you're in Germany. This is after the World War II should have ended in, reality, but it hasn't. And Nazis are currently winning the war. You play as BJ, the guy you've been playing as since Wolfenstein 3D, and you break into the camp of General Death's Head to take him out and hopefully end the war. Doesn't go the right way.
Nothing ever does.
You have to sacrifice one of your squad mates, for lack of a better word.
That was weird.
You have to make a big exit out of the building, try to jump, get past the explosion, try not to look at explosions when they go off like every cool guy ever. And then you get conked in the noggin with some shrapnel, and BJ Blazkowicz is out of commission for like 12 years.
Mm-hmm. But he's got a really pretty nurse. So that's good.
Yeah. Cut to years later, he's in an asylum, and you see things that are happening throughout. You see time changing, and then, oops, everyone's suddenly getting, massacred in the asylum because the Nazis don't want it anymore. Well, perfect time for BJ Blazkowicz to suddenly wake up and not be a vegetable anymore. It can have pretty much perfect control of motor functions.
Yeah, as a nurse, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, they let him stumble for like a second.
And then he's like, oh, I'm good.
It's one of those, I guess I will accept this. I guess. Sure. And then you live through the eyes of BJ, seeing an alternate 1960 where the Nazis won and culture has changed dramatically.
But yeah, I mean, that gives us the premise of the game, and then we just go and kill a bunch of Nazis. So that beginning of the game, right? So we kind of start off in like a dogfight. What are we on? Like a Zeppelin?
Yeah, like a plane,
Yeah, you're on I'm pretty sure it's a bomber, but I do want to go back to our memories and kind of what all our start is with this game. You're fine. So I've never played this game before. This was my first playthrough, but I've been waiting to play this game for a year because I was very upset in the end of 2024 into 2025 that I was like, yeah, I need to. And then when our old President Musk decided to do the Nazi salute, I'm like, yep, we're covering this.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he got evicted, so we don't have to deal with him anymore as president. Oh.
Need to look back. Yeah. This was one of the first games I played after finishing college. It was a very big deal. I loved it quite a bit. So like 2017, June, or late May, wonderful time. Yeah,
I think the only memories that I really have of this is I probably played it around the same time. Probably picked it up on sale because it went pretty cheap. Probably like $20 on PSN or whatever. And I've always been into trophies, and I remember just the platinum, just bashing my head against the wall on the hardest difficulty because these games are brutal.
Yep.
These games are brutal.
Neat.
Even on easy that I played this time just to get through it, I still struggled sometimes.
I bought this game pretty close to launch for the relatively new PlayStation 4 home console entertainment system that I owned and had like Lego Marvel. That was it.
Very different opposites of the spectrum there.
Yes, yes, it is.
Same plot, pretty much.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
This was a PS3 game for me.
Yeah, I only got halfway through it because it was very difficult, and I put it down because something, I don't know. So I think Dark Souls 2 had come out, and I was still playing, I don't remember the timeline, but I put it down, and then I eventually sold it, and then I rebought it when they announced Wolfenstein 2 was releasing in 2017, and I finally finished it in 2017, and I loved it.
So who wants to guess how many discs this is on 360?
I think I know.
Is it 3?
It's 4.
4 discs?
What is this, a Final Fantasy game on the PlayStation 1?
Is it like 2 discs per side of the story?
Basically, yeah, it's every
because
missions you gotta change disc.
We'll talk about they're almost 2 different games in some aspect.
That's fair. I wonder now, because I feel like I probably own this for 360 because I bought everything for 360 back then. So, but I don't want to get up and find my W's on my bookshelf. That's too much work right now.
Max Payne 3 is another surprise multi-disc 360 game.
Oh, I did not know this was 4 discs until you told me.
The only multi-disc game I remember on 360 was Mass Effect 3.
Oh, that was multi-disc too?
Yeah.
I think it was you had a multiplayer disc and a story disc.
I mean, that was like the trend at the time, right? To do like the gameplay and the install, the multiplayer and the single player. 360 was just dealing with a little bit older technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously this came out in 2014, and let's see what the exact date was.
May 20th.
Yeah, so 6 months into the Xbox One, PS4 lifestyle, so everything's starting to kind of go away. So this game was probably primarily made for newer generation consoles at the time.
Which I will remember. I distinctly remember the one big difference between the generations was that not all of the boxes could be lasered, that you could laser in the new gen ones.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Wow.
That's funny. That's the thing they had to we got to cut this. We can't do it. I'm sure.
I mean, to be fair, that's if you were going to cut stuff from it, that's
irrelevant.
That's like, an irrelevant thing to cut.
I wonder if they just didn't have the technology to support all of that.
I mean, I guess it's just such like an extra thing you have to do because there's like so much free form with it.
Yeah, because you got to cut what you can cut it, and it's not like you just go in a little pattern. You can draw circles or do whatever you want. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
And I think those boxes that were not cuttable had like a lower texture on it. I want to say like a more pixely one.
They should have put that on the back of the PS4 Xbox One version. It's just like now with fully cuttable boxes.
So I want to go back to what you guys were saying. Like, you guys are right. This game is actually very difficult. So I played this on the baby difficulty too, which really wasn't that easy. Like, I was, the way that they make it look at you like, oh, look, you're a baby. Like, this was still hard.
Yeah, they definitely go like heavy into the toxic masculinity kind of thing.
Oh God, yes.
But they don't. That's the weird thing.
I mean, they do
like, the most
just the one
is
thing.
That.
Yes, but it's just stupid that it's there. But then again, this was 2014, so I shouldn't be.
And this
surprised.
is like the legacy of first-person shooter genre at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I don't play a lot of I feel like I probably haven't played enough games from these years. But yeah, you're 100% right.
But like I would argue that BJ is a really good example of like a masculine hero that is not playing up toxic masculinity.
No, I mean, the game doesn't have it besides the stupid difficulty selection. That's the only time where it has it.
Right.
Other than that, BJ's actually a pretty good character, and you aren't a like shitty hero or anything.
Which is like the shocking thing because BJ was just a dude, like a face on a screen in Wolfenstein 3D. Like he just made faces and that was him. That was it.
Are you BJ in Return to Castle Wolfenstein? I've never played those very far.
I thought you were BJ in like all of them.
Okay. I don't know about the Castle Wolfenstein, like the 80s ones. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those. I barely even, I know they exist, but this is a series that I really haven't messed with. This is my first This is my first time ever beating a Wolfenstein game.
He is in Return. Let me see if he's in Castle.
I'm looking it up.
I played the 3D one, but I've never finished it, the original. But I've never been a big fan of those games in general.
So yes, in Return to Castle Wolfenstein, you play as iconic protagonist William B.J. Blazkowicz.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he has a name in the other, like the old Wolfenstein games.
No, probably not. I mean, maybe in the instruction book.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's not even on the Wikipedia page.
Oh, then no, probably.
And then in the 09 Raven one, was it also BJ?
Yeah, it's BJ. Okay. Caroline's in the 09 one. That's the only thing I know about that.
Okay.
I know I own that game, and unfortunately that game you can't buy anymore on Steam or anywhere because they got rid of it. Yeah.
Well, at the time, Raven Software was owned by Activision, and then Bethesda got snapped up by Microsoft, so that licensing deal got bumped to the wayside, and then oops, Microsoft owns all of it now.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to play the 2009 one some days. I've heard good things about it, but I'll probably just wait. I could emulate it right now if I want to, or I could just go grab my 360 copy.
This was my first Wolfenstein that I beat as well.
Okay. Nate, are you the same?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think this is the only Wolfenstein I ever played.
Interesting. Huh? Have you played any of the other ones in the new series?
I played New Colossus, but I don't think I've ever played like Wolfenstein 3D or
any of like the classic.
Yeah.
You are not missing anything in today's world, so.
No.
I mean, you can play 3D in this game.
You can. I don't know if you found that, but yes, you can.
I did not.
I did find that.
We can talk about that.
So
I rushed through this game.
It's in the stronghold that y'all have between missions.
Oh, that was an interesting take. The way they have that, I thought that was interesting.
But if you go up to the very top, you can find a little mattress that's off in the corner, and you can sleep and have a nightmare, quote unquote. The nightmare is just Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah,
I did sleep a few times, but I never had a nightmare.
So there's the bed in like the main area. Right. You have to go upstairs to like the quote unquote attic portion, and there's just like a sleeping bag in a corner that when you hover over it shows like sleep nightmare. With like nightmare with like a skull next to it.
Okay, I did not find that then. And I did explore it because I had a guide up, but I didn't really use a guide for this because my guide was useless. I just used it to be like, okay, how many more missions are left?
Mm-hmm.
It's in the part where you can do the knife training exercise with the target.
Yeah, I went up there all the time.
It's
just tucked away in the corner there, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, that's something they don't do anymore, I feel like, but that was something that was definitely happening around this era, which was such a nice little thing when you had little Easter eggs like that. Like, hey, you can play this whole game here because this costs nothing for us to put it in here. So here you go. Right. I do like when games do that. I mean, now it doesn't matter to me because, I have access to everything, but like back then this would have been more of a fluke, or not, maybe not a fluke, but more of like a nice little Easter egg because you wouldn't have had a different way to play it. I mean, I like this alternate reality stuff, like the idea where the Nazis won. I mean, they win because they have way better technology. Robot dogs, for some reason.
They got it together and figured out the technology because they exploited Jewish mysticism.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is a very, had Hitler not been against the Jews, he might have gotten the atom bomb sooner.
I mean, they were still against the Jews, is like the irony of it all, right?
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, you're right, they do kill all the Jews in here. But, like, in actual reality, like, I know that's been a question, and people are like, maybe if he didn't hate the Jews, that war might have went a little different.
But we had a war.
Oh, yeah, still could have. He just wasted so many fucking resources. You don't want to... I'm trying not to go too far into World War II lore in general.
That's and what totally fair.
I think that's a different podcast.
No, it happens all the time on here, so...
I'm curious... Who did y'all save / which character did y'all get in the bunker?
So I believe his name is Fergus? The Scottish guy. The Scottish pilot that's in the very beginning. He's cool. He has a cool accent. So it's like, you're my guy.
So I think you have to choose to sacrifice Wyatt then, is I believe how it goes.
Yes. So I sacrifice Wyatt, and therefore I get the bolt cutter? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, there's like the lock picking, and then there's like the wire.
Yeah, so I got the hot wiring.
Then I think you get Tekla then?
I believe you're right. I'm looking on the wiki just to confirm that, but yeah, I think so. Yes, I do get Tekla. So they call her an eccentric, female resistance member who's very concerned with equations and results and is constantly trying to maintain her model and finding reactions to problems. So like you walk into her room and it's like she's got notes all over the board, all over her walls. She looks like a crazy person.
Yeah, she's not. You'd only get her depending on who you choose in that one little part. Oh, okay.
Yes. So if you picked to save Wyatt, and did anybody choose Wyatt?
I mean, I do both, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, if you choose to save Wyatt, instead you get Jay, who very strongly implied is Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
why is it in this game? Like, it's such a weird little thing.
Because it's the wonderment of, like, what would Jimi Hendrix have done?
No, I mean,
like
not that, but the fact that, like, you have to save a person and it just has, like, weird little effects like that.
Because it's like, it's trying to communicate stakes, right? Like, this is Machine Game's first game, and so they gotta go balls to the wall and give you a choice.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, they literally describe him an American guitarist who joins the resistance after the Nazi war machine dropped a nuclear bomb onto his native soil and left him with a series of burns.
Did anyone get Jay, or did everyone get Tekla?
I got Tekla, obviously, as I said.
Tekla.
Yeah, I got Tekla too.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the scene, right, where you meet them at the end of the game and they're going to sacrifice themselves, right? It happens to both of them. And so Tekla does her thing where, you've trained her how to shoot a gun and she starts counting how many people she's taken out. Jay, on the other hand, just fucking blasts the Star Spangled Banner so loud on his guitar that it reverberates throughout the entire city.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And then he gets shot.
I mean, this is a pretty, like, besides the futuristic stuff, I mean, it's pretty accurate, like, what would have happened if the Nazis did win.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, I mean, not that far off.
I mean,
the technology is way ahead of its time, but,
A big part of the plot was, like, all the change in the architecture and the concrete, right? Which
I did like that how they were able, because the concrete was the special blend that they got from the Jewish people that was able to, like, I guess, grow faster or something crazy.
Yeah, it grew mold, which I think, like, broke it down.
But it was able to be made really fast and was able to scale up really well.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird, but cool.
Yeah, like they focus on a lot of those details of, like, this is what the work camps are like. This is what actually won the war. It was like these materials. This
right. They really fleshed it out. They could have just been like, oh, well, here's a Nazi world. It sucks. Let's go kill them.
Right.
But no, they actually took time to flesh it out, the reasoning, the why behind it, which makes you a little bit more, I thought, immersed in the world for sure.
Definitely.
I mean, in Wolfenstein 2, not to get ahead, but it gets a little off the walls with some places you go. But definitely, it was a lot more grounded, I think, here.
Like, there are some narrative swings, I feel like, that the game lands really well. Like, your girlfriend throughout, Anya, ends up being, like, really able to hold her own.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was not expecting that to go where it went. Like, when you first see her as your nurse when you're in the asylum, and all of a sudden, like, she has family, and then you're working, and you end up joining the resistance, and I'm like, and then you're fucking her a couple times, I'm like, this is not where I expect any of this to go.
That train sequence, though.
The train sequence was cool.
Yeah. That's where I feel like you finally start to feel more of the emotion behind the characters, because like they haven't felt any type of love in God knows how long, right? And they just want to be with each other and feel a human connection. That's what I got out of that.
Yeah,
we have that excellent, like, moment of tension, and then the release of the Frau Engel and her boy toy taunting you with those pictures.
Yeah, and like, is there any, like, do the choices matter there?
Oh no, it doesn't.
I don't think so. No,
only if you grab the gun.
Yeah, they kill you if you grab the gun.
Yeah, that's the only choice. When I was because I was gonna watch a speed run for this, and I watched a little bit, but I didn't finish it. I just didn't care. I was just kind of go back to, like, I was surprised how hard this game was. There were multiple times where I died, and like I was like that shocked me. Like, I really had to I had to actually try and play good in order.
You can't just run around and just mindlessly shoot. You actually kind of have to think a little bit, especially towards the end of the game.
It gets very difficult near the end. I mean, I think the whole game off and around is difficult, but it's an old school type shooter in the sense of you have health and you have armor. You don't have just regenerating health like what we're used to in...
Right, everything nowadays is regenerating.
Ever since Halo.
Did you figure out the cover system?
Dominic, what do you think?
No, but I wanted to bring this up because this time around was the first time I figured out how to use the cover system.
I
didn't know there was a cover system.
Yeah, you can peek around walls.
Yeah, you can use like leans and stuff, but like you have to like make it so that you are up against a wall and your gun is like aimed up, like it'll just kind of go up when it's in the proper position.
Yeah, like auto attaches.
Yeah.
I never did any of that. That might have helped.
Some of the perks rely on that.
I mean, I hid behind walls and shot at them, but I didn't, like, I would pop out and shoot, but I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I did. I played this game a number of times. I never even thought to do that until I was like sitting with it, like, oh, all right.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I think I missed the tutorial. They only like show it to you on screen how to do it for like not even 30 seconds.
They didn't even really explain like it has to be that. Like you can't just duck behind a wall. You have to have the gun up for it to count as being behind cover to get those perks points.
I got a few perks, but I wasn't really I never looked them up. I never really paid any attention to what they were.
So I think in this game, the perk system is immaculate. It's honestly very important and might have made the game a little easy.
Is there a menu to check them?
There is. So if you go to the skill tree, you pull it down and then...
There was a skill tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to... It incentivizes playing the game in different ways. So it'll say, okay, on this skill tree, to get your next perk, you have to do 20 kills with dual wielding or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I got some of those, but I never looked at the skill tree. I didn't even know it was in the menu. I never noticed it.
I mean, it is a skill tree.
Yeah, that is the skill tree, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I never clicked on it, though. I didn't even know it was... I never even saw it.
Fair enough.
But that's how you get... You can hold more ammo, you can hold more grenades, more shield. If you're quieter, you can walk faster while crouched. That's how you get all those different perks. And I think there's one that incentivizes explosives, gunplay, and then stealth, right? So you can main focus one of them and play your whole game that way, or you can do what I did and just play it all three ways and just try to unlock them all.
And some are very hard.
Some are pretty hard.
I would have looked it up. I just didn't care. I mean, I just didn't notice it was there, and I was content with the way I was playing the game. But I mean, I'd get them every so often. Like perk unlock. Like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, for me, I like the completionist in me is like, okay, I need to unlock these perks like now.
Go
ahead, Dominic.
So my favorite one's probably the one where you have to get your health above 200.
That one's hard.
Yeah.
Until the end of the game.
But then it's like your defense that I think is if you go the other way, because that's also branch dependent, I believe.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the perks, there are ways to cheese it, right? So if you need a certain amount of kills, you can get the kills you need and then just reset the checkpoint, and it keeps your progress on the skills.
Yes.
So if you needed 5 special stealth kills on a certain enemy, kill it, reload, do it again.
Well, speaking to our fellow completionists on the episode, Nate, did you platinum this?
Mike, you know I did.
Hats off.
Did you do it legit?
To you about that?
Did I do it? I did it legit on a PlayStation 4 console.
Okay.
I did it. It was on a console. I did the first mission on the hardest difficulty. I forget what it's called.
Is it also Mine Laban in this one?
No, it is not. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah. I was getting my ass handed to me. And I was like, this is the first mission. I was like, I do not have time for this. And then I did a quick Google search. And, the internet said, hey, if you just turn your take your console offline and complete the final mission on the hardest difficulty while you're offline, the game counts it.
That's amazing.
And it did. It was amazing. I was like, oh, thank God.
Hey, you still had to beat a hard level on the hardest difficulty. So, hey, you know what? If there's little tricks out there to get it, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I would have, because after I did it, I was also kind of looking, and it said that one of the extra modes you can unlock, the 999 mode, you can beat that because it's on Uber. Uber is the hardest difficulty.
Uber, which is pretty boring for every.
Is that it just gives you 999 health for the entire game?
For the mission, yeah. And then if you die, it gives you the checkpoints are still there, so it just gives you 999 health, and you have infinite ammo.
Oh,
so
interesting.
That's just like a fun mode.
Okay.
Yeah, allegedly you could do it there. So I was like, okay, if this doesn't work, then I'll try 999 mode, and if that doesn't work, who needs a platinum? I'm too good for them.
We do. We need them, Nate.
Oh, you're a platinum guy too, huh?
Yes, I am.
I would have suffered through it.
To not get off topic, I literally just platinumed Yahtzee on the PlayStation last night. So,
congratulations.
Thank you. I am pro gamer. I texted Nate saying that I did it.
He got a Yahtzee.
I did get a Yahtzee. I got 5 of them technically.
I used to do stuff like that too. I used to go for it. I was a big achievement guy. So I didn't find out till way late in this game that you could put the silencer on the gun and how to do it. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Man, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. The skill tree is there.
We failed you, Mike. We should have been sending tips.
I mean, I was kind of rushing through this game a little bit because of time. I didn't think I was going to beat this in time for our episode. And then we had to push our episode back to my computer. Due to me frying my computer the second we were supposed to record. Because, like, fucking A, that was a nightmare.
I guess you really take that hot wiring path, huh?
I did take the hot wiring path in the game, and apparently I tried in real life, too. So, for those that don't know, if you have a computer that has a USB-C port as the power cord, and you have a USB-C adapter into a USB port for your microphone, do not plug the power into that USB port through that adapter because everything goes kablooey.
You would think they would, account for that, but
I mean, supposedly, and I'm going to use supposedly here, from everything I read online, there is protection that computers have so they don't die from that. So that way they just turn off, and then there's ways, and then you can get it to turn back on.
Just not your computer.
Mine, I'm pretty sure I fried the motherboard. And when Geek Squad quoted me $85 to send it, and they're like, it'll probably be anywhere between $300 and $400 to get it fixed. If it's just the motherboard, if the USB ports are fried, it's going to be more. And I'm just like,
yeah, that's not.
But if you sign up for their special program, you might save some money.
Oh yeah, he did mention that too. I did not. I just ordered a new computer on Amazon.
I have PTSD from having to do that in my past.
Oh, you used to work at Best Buy?
Yeah.
No, I understand. I used to work for FedEx and Target and Sam's Club. I used to sell everyone Plus cards, so I know how that goes.
So, do we want to talk about some of the different missions that we went through?
I mean, it's so story focused, like which is just because like the nice thing is that you have like those occasional kind of offbeat moments, like when Anya takes her back to her grandparents' house. You then have like the Nazi in your trunk that you gotta like question to find out where the resistance is.
That's a good scene. You gotta put on the apron and you gotta get the goggles because you need eye protection as you then.
I could not find that.
I had a hard time.
Stuff like I was so fucking pissed. Like I couldn't afford the damn goggles.
I had a hard time finding them. I got lucky and I was like, oh, here they are.
I mean, I think that's one thing I wish the game did a little bit better is their waypoints and like kind of where to go. I got lost a lot. Maybe I'm just bad.
No, I got lost too in this game. I felt this game was confusing at times.
And then like I would get to like right on where I need to go and like, oh, well, there's the waypoint. Where's that been?
I remember getting lost in my original playthrough, like when you had to finish the mission when Anya's in the car and you just need to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't really tell you, hey.
Oh God,
go back. Like it doesn't tell you like what to do next.
Or there's a part where you're escaping prison, you got to get in the car, but if you go any direction away from the car, you just get automatically killed.
Actually, you can shoot those turrets.
I tried.
There are just more turrets eventually that will shoot you anyway.
Oh, I shot them, and then they shot me, and they won.
Yeah.
No, that's when I realized maybe I should just not. Maybe I'll just stand here and wait for the car.
I think there was at least one time when the car just didn't happen for me, because I had to go and just get shot to try it again.
I don't know if I had any bugs like that. I definitely had some issues in the game, but I don't know if it was any like bug. I mean, honestly, the problem is I don't really remember my playthrough as well because I beat this game like last week Friday. We're recording this on Wednesday. I don't remember the game that well. I'm watching a playthrough. I mean, I know I had a great fucking time. Like I had fun. Like this game was hard.
Just a guttural sense of fun and accomplishment that you had.
Do we want to talk about how you escape the prison and the game turns into Titanfall?
Oh yeah.
So there's a section where they're like, okay, well, we have this concrete. We know that it gets moldy, and we know that there's I don't know what you would call it, like a secret order of people.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
We need to go talk to a new order that we will become probably.
Oh, is that? No, that's not why. That's that. Oh, I'm so stupid.
And they're like, okay, well, we need someone to go into the work camp and find out what's going on.
Oh yeah, where they recognize you.
Okay, BJ, time to go to the work camp, and then they almost kill him.
You go to 2 prisons in this game.
You do. Well, you break into the one prison because you know that someone's there to help you.
What's the second one? What am I missing?
That's the one where you
find Wyatt or Fergus.
Yeah, you find your partner. The second one is where you're like walking in a line of inmates, and that's when they're like, "Wait, we recognize this guy," and they know.
Oh yeah.
And then bad shit, and then you go find the other guy you're sent in there, and then he tells you, "I need a battery," and you're about to all get murdered.
Another mission.
Yes. Sorry.
But
the missions were good. Like to go back to your earlier point, you said like having a little like intermission where you're at the base was kind of nice actually.
Yeah.
Kind of like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I mean, I felt this game was really well done. The only mission that I did not like was the spaceship. Did not like space.
In what way?
Well, one, the laser cannons are garbage.
Well, if somebody paid attention to their perks, you can hold a lot more ammo.
Maybe if somebody would have posted in the chat because their host is an idiot when he plays games, it would help him out there.
Fair enough.
I mean, I should know by now, but I also don't want to annoy everybody just constantly talking in there.
But Dominic, I'm an idiot when I play games. Okay, well, I know why, because I speedrun everything in a sense. So
yeah, but I mean, the Legend of Dragoon chat is just me chronicling all of my fucking technical issues. I'm sure people are done with that.
No, we don't care. No, I'm sure it doesn't. Hey, don't worry. I'll be talking a lot about that game when I start it here, hopefully in a couple days, because I should hopefully be beating Lego Hobbit tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
I was hoping to beat it today, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, there's like the thing that the game gets right, and the thing that I think a lot of games from this era don't do is they take the time to breathe and let you kind of fuck around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's the optional mission to go find Max's toys, which Mactos is, one of the resistance fighters. A really nice cast of resistance fighters, by the way.
Yeah, very well fleshed out. I mean, you have Max, right, who's obviously he is going to be killed by the Nazi regime because he's mentally handicapped.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
However, his father figure is a former Nazi himself.
Right.
So that's a little interesting dichotomy there.
You have Caroline, who's been mangled by, I'm guessing, the events of the previous game.
Yeah, I haven't played. What is it? I don't remember what the old something.
Oh, the Old Blood. Yeah.
The Old Blood.
She's in the 09 game, Wolfenstein.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm assuming whatever happens to her is either there or off screen in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Who else
she,
is in there? We have
Anya. You're the character,
Anya, right? You're Boo.
Fergus or Wyatt, and then the character that you get as a result, and then you get some later too.
Wyatt, Tekla, Klaus. That's the dad in Mac. There's the guy in the very beginning.
The really angry British guy.
Really angry British guy who's sick, and then he blows himself up.
There's also, isn't there a British woman with no legs or something in a wheelchair?
That's Caroline.
Right?
Yep, that's Caroline.
Okay.
Yep.
I just remember she's wearing like fucking a suit of armor near the end of this game, like a mech suit.
Right,
Yeah,
and that's
That was fun.
That's like her whole character arc is that she presumably gets affected by the events of the last game, and it's kind of about her learning to adjust to life in a wheelchair with things as they are, and then look, there's a suit. There's something that could.
So if you notice, a lot of this resistance is people obviously that wouldn't live in public life.
And I had forgotten that's how Nazis were, but I've been watching Man in High Castle, and there's a scene where this person's defective, so we have to kill them. They're a young kid, but they're going to be paralyzed. They're not yet, but they're going to be, so we got to murder them.
Right, let's just do it now.
I forgot that was what would have happened later on had the Nazis, where they were headed. Like
Dominic, so Mike was talking about that suit that goes along with the old order, right? So you go and find their secret base with Set Roth, and it's all futuristic science-y. Do you know a little bit more about them? Because that's a pretty big part of the game.
I mean, Dot You Should is, I don't know if it's a real thing. I am assuming it's probably based on at least some speculation that, because the Nazis were working on trying to figure out Jewish mysticism, what was real, what wasn't, doing a lot of experiments, that sort of thing. In this game, it's what if that was kind of real? What if there was something? And so there's, in the lore of the game, there's stuff kind of all over the world, kind of like the Assassins.
Yeah, there's the Pieces of Eden or something like that.
Yeah. You end up going to one of their caches, their stockpiles, and it's full of stuff that's futuristic and interesting and wonderful, and sets this is just one of them. There are a lot of bigger ones out there, but
and that's where those suits come from.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't put together until I played this playthrough.
Well, because there's a wonderful scene where it's either Fergus or Wyatt is trying it on, and BJ's is no, you give that to Caroline.
Yeah, I think,
I could definitely see playing this game another time, because it was definitely very interesting. And I mean, I missed a lot of these story beats. I was going to watch some YouTube videos to get caught up in the story before we did the recording.
They're very subtle.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderfully told game.
I forgot. I did not get a chance to, because this week has been awful. So for me personally.
So now I'm interested to try the second one to see how they expand on it. And for
Colossus?
Yeah, so there's New Colossus, and then there's Youngblood. And like in Youngblood, they use the same suit. I don't know if they're the same suits, but the same technology.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I was like I never knew where those suits came from. I thought, oh, they're cool just to make gameplay. But now it makes sense that, oh, they come from this technology, this order, and that's why the two protagonists in Youngblood have those suits. I don't know how they get them, but
what's weird is that Youngblood's a sequel to 3, which is not the game yet.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like way in the future.
Yeah, in like the 80s, starring VJ and Anya's kids.
Yes.
That's odd. Okay.
It's a very fun game, Nate. You got to get it, just saying.
It's probably
I'll give you a reason to eventually.
Well, they had it mapped out, probably like the idea for the series, and they're like, "Oh, well, this is a co-op game that we could probably do and get it done, right?"
And I was looking at it. They actually did like a buddy pass system.
Yeah,
kind of like how what is it? It Takes Two and Split Fiction do, which I'm pretty sure they did that before those games came out. So
yeah, they came out at the same time as Cyberpilot as well, which was the VR game.
Ugh, we don't talk.
I need to play that. I'm curious about it.
I don't have VR, but I saw it on the list. I was like, oh, cool. I do want to play other Wolfenstein games. Now, after playing this, I'm definitely interested. Like, one thing with this game has, like, the laser can, or you get this, like, laser thing to burn off chains and stuff, but I thought was interesting that ends up becoming actually a really powerful weapon near the end. I used it to take out all the big guys.
Because it would kill people with it.
It was the best for the big guys, though.
Yeah. It's really good against armor.
In that sewer section near the end, that thing is fucking key to making that happen.
Yeah.
You also get the ball. I can't remember what they call it right now, but the fucking ball that has spikes that just fucking shoots everywhere.
Yeah, so it I don't know what it's called as well. So it's in the story. You don't use it, but it's part of the story.
Okay. Now, yes. Okay. Now
the big magnet ball that shoots everything and spins and rips it all up.
Yeah, you used to take out part of the castle at the end.
Mm-hmm. I think they took out the bridge too. Yeah. Gosh, I fell off that bridge so many times.
Yes.
Falling is not hard to do in this game. So
that shit just looks cool and is interesting, and it's like they just really thought of interesting stuff to do.
Right. One part of the game I didn't like was the little underwater jet ski section where you're driving around.
Vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Like the little self-propelled machine. I don't know if it's in the sewers. It's not very low area.
Oh, yeah.
It's not long, but that thing controls like garbage.
Similarly, Zero G in space is kind of similar.
That wasn't great.
Yeah. Try to make you jump around like Master Chief, but you jump around like you have rocks on your feet.
You reminded me about space again. I forgot I wanted to complain some more. Yeah, besides the lasers, I kept thinking of GoldenEye and Moonraker, like the GoldenEye game, the level Moonraker, or just that Bond movie. And I'm just like, I've done this before. This is not cool.
Right.
I also got really stuck on there. I didn't realize there was a vent I had to cut when you go through like the luggage part. I had to look online and watch a video and go, oh, and then I saw where you cut it and open the door, and I'm like,
and that's like another one of those things where I'm like, they just need to put like a little waypoint.
Yeah,
you need something to bring your attention to it, because I did not I was running around the entire area. I'm like, what am I missing?
Right.
It's a little thing that I feel like I just didn't. I wasn't paying attention to those pieces as much as I was later. I also died multiple times on the run jumps. I kept failing those at first.
Yeah, they're not the best.
Well, I played this on mouse and keyboard, and this game felt like this probably would have been better on a controller. I play all first-person shooters on mouse and keyboard as much as I can. That's kind of my go-to.
Fair enough, and then that's where a lot of people went for a very long time.
Some games were great for it, some do not. I know we've done some on this podcast where you could tell they were made for controller, and I had to switch to controller, but I can't remember what game it was now. Might have been Half-Life. Maybe not. I don't remember. Or Half-Life 2, but I do not remember what game it was I had to switch. Like, this is a game where I almost did a couple times, because, in order for me to run and jump, I would have it was hard on my fingers. Especially when you had to run, jump, and crouch. Or not jump, but run and crouch. Those I struggled with.
It feels good on a controller, I will say that.
Either. It does feel really good on controller.
It does not feel good on a mouse and keyboard.
Now, would you believe that this is the same engine that did Rage?
Rage is a decent game.
And The Evil Within.
That is not a decent game.
Wow, I hate this game.
So, The Evil Within games, the Old Blood, and the Rage games are all this engine ever got to do.
Oh, interesting. It seems like very much for an engine.
No.
Well, because Rage took so long to come out.
Rage is a decent game. I wouldn't mind doing that someday on the show.
Because Rage was meant to be the next Quake / Wolfenstein / Doom.
How'd that work out?
John Goodman was in Rage. I remember that.
I beat Rage once. That's all I remember. And I never played Rage 2.
I'd play a few levels of Rage. I didn't get far. But this game was really good. So I mean, I'm happy it got used somehow.
No, this is a good game. I mean, I think this is kind of what I needed right now. I needed a fast-paced, brutal shooter because this is a very, very brutal game.
And I also think, like, yeah, you said it's fast-paced, and it's also a quick game. Like they don't overstay their welcome, which a lot of games I think nowadays do.
No, this game didn't at all.
Yeah,
it respects your time.
It moves. Each scene that you are shown has purpose.
It's like I know we touched a little bit on the story, but it's very surprising to me that a game about brutally murdering fascist regimes has one of the best like character-driven stories in video games. Like,
I think it's because they focused more on the human aspect instead of just like the killing aspect.
Yes.
Right? They focus on the survival, the BJ and Anya connection, the father-son connection with Mac and I don't remember his name.
I don't either. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Klaus, yeah. Or yeah.
It's really good. And I don't know. It kind of blew me away that I was just like I picked it up in 2014, like going, yeah, I remember Wolfenstein and, you know, hearing about it and how like cool it is. And then it was just like so much more. And I really respect the game for that it didn't shy away from that.
What I also like is they didn't just throw who you think you're going to kill in the first game. You go into a Wolfenstein game, you're like, cool, I'm going to kill Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
No, they switch it up. They give you a different antagonist, kind of flesh her out, make her seem very evil, right?
Right.
And I won't talk about. And I do as well. I mean, it's a different take, right? The kill Hitler thing has been done a bajillion times.
Plus, I think it kind of inherently tells you this will happen eventually, most likely, but not yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it also, like, it isn't, at this point, it isn't just Hitler, and the fact that, like, because you're not really, like, ending the war, you're just playing a part in stopping some of it. Because if you would have killed Hitler, then it could have been like, well, there goes the series.
Right.
It's talking about fascism in daily life as a means of how do you survive in a culture that's inundated with fascism.
Finding that out right now, too.
Yeah.
That's why we're playing this game. I mean, that's why like my original, I should have had this game come out last week or recorded it well over a week ago and released it last week to have it out for this date, but close enough.
You can only do so much, Mike, and you do a lot.
Well, I did drop Inglourious Bastards today. That was one of my fuck yous. So in the next movie episode is Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, another fuck you to Nazis. So, and then this.
But because it focuses on like humans and humans that are like inherently very human and that they have struggles, they have, you know, things that are not every day like, oh, this person's just this or that. It's like, no, they have like a whole interior life. They have this, they have that, they have like layers to them.
Yeah.
And that is what makes it interesting. That is what makes it, you know, relatable to our lives now.
You know, and this game also shows what people are willing to sacrifice for other people to have a future. I mean, there's that, I'm watching it right now, a speedrun, and there's that one where the guy blows himself up so you can, you know, get into that bait.
Right.
Yeah, the British guy.
Yeah.
And like this game had every like major thing that could have been against it, right? It's a reboot of a classic franchise. It's like a progenitor of like the sad dad game.
And at the time, it was just a single-player story-focused shooter, which is unheard of at that time.
You know, like a new developer. Like, it was ex-Starbreeze people, but even then.
Like, everything at that time was Battlefield, Call of Duty, multiplayer.
Army of Two.
Yeah.
Like, I have those games. I never played them.
Like, maybe people played the Darkness or, you know, the Riddick games, but...
Darkness is good.
That was never supposed to be, like, a signifier that the people would break off and make this. It's like a whole other level.
I forgot. You're right, because in 2014, like, first-person shooters were multiplayer games, not a single-player story.
It was still part of that generation that everything had to have a multiplayer.
Did this have a multiplayer?
No.
It did not. No, it was just single-player.
That's surprising.
I don't even think New Colossus has multiplayer.
Nope. The only one that's multiplayer is the co-op one, but it's not it's just co-op. It's still PvE.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have like Enemy Territory, Wolfenstein, and things like that exist.
Isn't that much older?
Yeah, but the Enemy Territory games have been around and they're there. Like, there is the multiplayer if you want it.
Okay, I'm just, yeah, it is kind of surprising though that it wasn't shoehorned into this because it was shoehorned into everything at this time. So I didn't think about that. That's cool. Thank you for bringing that up.
It's the weird thing of like everyone talks about 2014 as this weird year of games where it was either Middle Earth or Dragon Age Inquisition for best game of the year, and I'm like, what about the New Order?
Mm-hmm. It's surprising that this wasn't even in conversation.
I think today it would be.
Yeah, today, but
today it would be woke.
Yes.
That's why I'm kind of surprised with 3 that like it got announced. I'm like, I mean, I'm happy, but like, I wonder if how long they've been sitting on announcement.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to tread lightly, I would say.
I mean, even 2 got a lot of flack at the time for being anti-Nazi.
Well, it came out in 2017, and
yeah, we were pretty
similar state of the world.
Yeah, but we got a lot worse in 2020 to 2024. Like when Trump gets elected again, the country got a lot worse.
Right.
When it came to like the hatred that was out there.
Yes. And so like people, I mean, I've seen legendary memes of people being like, "Oh, I thought we were supposed to be, cool and fun and not hating on Nazis," in response to like the marketing campaigns or whatever. I'm like, A, eat shit. B, it's literally fucking Wolfenstein.
Right. It's just it's been around for 40 years.
Yeah. Fucking hate how we try to like make them there's a long part of history where it's like you can always kill zombies and Nazis, and somehow in 2026 they try to be like Nazis are the good guys.
Right. Talk about games that need to be on Switch these days. I would love a port to just materialize now.
Even. Oh, this?
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me as they ramp up for the third one if they get close, if they just port them.
Because 2 got on Switch.
I was going to say 2's on Switch, and I want to say when it came out, people were like, "Wow, it's it runs surprisingly
a lot better than it should."
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good way to get more attention for your new game that you're releasing soon to re-release the old ones again.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just remastered the first one and even the second one just in general. Right? It's been 12 years. It's time for a remaster. I mean, it still ran well. It still looked okay.
Yeah, we've had multiple id engines since then that they can.
Right, and I mean, PlayStation remastered Last of Us 2 in like a year.
That's because Sony and Last of Us have a unhealthy relationship.
Right.
They need more money, but they can't do as much work. That's the relationship.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Last of Us. I played it once and I was like, this is a really good game, but I have no interest in replaying it.
That's how I feel with part 2. I've replayed 1 quite a bit, but part 2, I'm like, that's a journey I only wanted to do once.
And they could do more with Uncharted on PS5, but they sure are not.
No, they're not doing anything.
My heart weeps.
If we could get a Golden Abyss and the card game on the PS5, wonderful. Would love that.
Oh, so maybe they'll give me. Yeah. I've been wanting to do that series at some point on this podcast.
I've probably beaten every single one, maybe close to 10 times.
one. So,
but you got to start somewhere.
Golden Abyss are my favorite ones of Uncharted. 4 is good too.
I've beaten everything but Golden Abyss and the spin-off one with Chloe and whoever. I haven't played that
Legacy.
Yet. Yeah, I haven't played those 2, but I've beaten the other 4.
When I tell you there's an E3 trailer for Uncharted 3 that, no lie, I would come home and watch and try to hyper analyze it. I've probably watched that trailer over 1,000 times.
I believe it.
Glorious 280p.
100%. But I was like, who's this character?
Uncharted on the podcast someday.
Should do it.
Uncharted was another game I played probably 6 to 8 times.
Yeah, sign me up for that if you do.
Not happening yet, but it might. We'll see. Well, I can guarantee you Wolfenstein 2 will be next January 21st era if we still have Nazis, which I assume we will in charge. So
we're going to do the Old Blood in between then, I assume, yes?
Maybe. I don't know anything about Old Blood other than it exists.
It's just an expansion for the New Order.
It's a standalone expansion.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it? Is a pseudo prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I own it for Xbox One, which I don't have a working Xbox One. So, a fun fact. This will always be known as the last game I played on my PC before I killed it on that laptop.
Hey.
Yeah, when you think of the struggle and strain you went through to get that PC fixed or replaced, you'll remember this.
Oh, I will, because I beat this game like 2 days before I decided I don't like this laptop anymore. I want to short circuit everything. Oh my god! So I almost bought a laptop like it, And then I looked at the power cords and I saw it was the same type of power cord. I'm like, absolutely not. And I bought one that literally has a different power cord just because I paid more just because of the different power cord.
That's amazing.
It makes sense. I understand that.
It's such a simple mistake that cost me $500, essentially.
And a bunch of stress.
Oh God, yes. I mean, well, one, Best Buy, so, Blake, you can relate to this one. So I go to Best Buy, and I'm like, the guy's like, well, do you have a flash drive or anything? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, we sell. I'm like, okay, we sell external hard drive. He's like, oh, it's over in this aisle. And, man, I forgot that Best Buy is, like, very few products now. Like, I feel like I'm going to a high-end department store for, like, shoes or something.
So, unfortunately, the way that Best Buy is going, and this is just because the way the market is, and I haven't worked there in like 4 or 5 years, but they're essentially like a showroom now.
That's how it felt.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, go buy it online, all that stuff. They're just a showroom. Hey, I'll go look at my TV. I'll go look at my appliances. If you close the sale in store, hell yeah. If not, the person's going to go home and buy it anyway, online.
Well, I mean, I bought it online, but not from them. But I went down the aisle to find an external hard drive, and the only thing they had for 1 terabyte, was $108 for a really tiny one, and I paid more because it's tiny, which I did not need a tiny one. So when I go back the next day to pick up my computer, the station right by where the guy was talking to me to had a terabyte hard drive, external one, like bigger one for cheaper. I was not happy. I'm like, fucking A, why don't you just
returned it?
I was not happy. And it was like the only thing I could find. I was like, because I was seeing stuff and there were some things that were like $300. I'm like, I am not spending $300 on a hard drive. I mean, I did want another terabyte hard drive, but this thing is too small. It fits in my palm of my hand. I don't like that.
I mean, memory media is so fickle.
I'll say I have an old one that I use that has all my data on it, and now I have this little one also that's going to have other data on it. I mean, I did need another one, but I was mad at myself that I didn't buy one on Amazon, because then I would have got it much cheaper. And had I been able to, I would have been like, I'll go order this on Amazon. I'll be back in a couple days. But I really wanted my data. And I was freaking the fuck out. So yeah, but it's $100 at Best Buy when you can buy a $13 piece and plug your hard drive into it if you know how to take it out of your computer. I didn't find that out till afterwards.
Of course.
But yeah, no, okay, yeah, Best Buy. I used to go to Best Buy a lot, but like they didn't even have, the only games they had were Switch games. They didn't have any like PS5.
Yeah, for a very long time it was just weird.
It's so weird. I'm just
the PTSD I have of pulling Switch games off the shelves during COVID is ridiculous.
The one I've gone to has a good amount of games and stuff, I will say.
Mine is the way Blake described it. It was just a showroom.
Although if you go to the one near me in Chicago, it has like nothing out. You have to ask the person for like everything.
There's a lot of theft.
I got a copy of Outriders for $8. That shit's behind the counter.
Yep.
But hey, for LP, that's their wet dream.
Really going.
Everything locked up. I'll never forget, I used to work at Sam's Club, and there was an LP guy there. He's like, man, if I had my way, everything would be locked up. I'm like, and we wouldn't sell anything, and we wouldn't have jobs.
Right.
Like, fucking, I don't know. The LP pisses me off sometimes. In general, I don't deal with them anymore because I don't work in a retail store. But like that whole idea, like, well, just lock everything up. Like, it doesn't work that way.
No.
Or when the guy's like, I trust the employees less than I trust the customers. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
That's not how that should work.
No, they were, yeah.
If you don't trust your employees, why hire them?
He wasn't kidding either when he said it. But yeah, I'll never forget that when the manager said that. So
when I worked at Walmart, I was over electronics, and every morning I would have to review like what came in on the truck the previous day for like high dollar items. And we were supposed to get like 3 new Nintendo 3DS XLs, but we did not. Like
they fell off the truck.
They were checked off by the supervisor of the unloader team, but they weren't in the cage. So I went to the supervisor, and I said, hey man, I noticed that you checked these off, that they came off of the truck. And he was like, yeah, I put them like over here near the cage, and I unlocked it so that like one of the unloaders could put it in the cage. And I was like, cool beans. So like I took it to AP, because obviously it was internal theft. And while I'm talking to AP about it, he gets a phone call from the GameStop down the street that a guy in a Walmart vest just tried to come in and sell Nintendo 3DS XLs, and the guy at GameStop was like, those aren't out yet. Like, I can't accept that. And he was in his Walmart uniform, and I was like,
that's Street Date too. What an
that's
idiot.
That's fucking the funniest thing.
Yeah, that's stupid theft. Holy shit.
Like, I'm assuming, well, I don't think I have to assume too hard this guy got caught, but like, why the fuck would you like? And I bet they were unopened too. Like, oh, I got these 3 that I want to sell. Like,
no, I think he opened them.
Oh, you're smart enough to do that.
But but the GameStop guy was like, I can't take these because they're not released.
They're obviously stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 of them for my birthday, and I only need one. So
yeah. My uncle works at Nintendo. He got me these.
Oh, the Walmart vest? Oh, I'm just here on my break. Don't worry about that.
People are stupid. He must have not thought he could get away with that.
Oh, he probably did. That's why he did it.
Yeah.
No, he wanted to be caught. This is a third-rate.
That's asking for it. Wear your, vest from your job. Like, hey, guess where I work?
It's very dumb, but people are stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I did something really stupid before this episode, so I mean, I agree, but I didn't do anything that stupid. Mine was an accident. That was on purpose.
Was it, Mike? Was it really an accident?
Oh, yes, it was. I like to keep $500 in my account, not spend it on the laptop part, I'm not super upset that I bought a new laptop. But the $100 to get, and the fucking $120 for that little hard drive, that I'm upset about. That upset me. The laptop, I'm like, okay. Upsets me less. If I get a new laptop. But no, I'm still very upset. And when I thought I lost all my data, I was very, very upset. I did not want to re-record episodes. Thank God, that wasn't the case.
So Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm trying other stuff I want to mention. I mean, the futuristic, besides space, there weren't any other levels I didn't have fun with, or I wasn't annoyed any other time. It was just that one area that pissed me off. I think part of that too is I was running out of time because I was also last week I was stressed out too, and I was super fucking busy. So like playing this game, I didn't play it the right way. I was busy when I was playing it in between things. Like I didn't have like a lot of time just to sit down. Like this is the kind of game that I would love to have like a whole day to be like, my wife isn't home. I don't have to work today. I can just sit and chill and play Wolfenstein. Like I didn't have that. Right. So this game was played in segments. So it missed part of the charm of it for me. It was more of a stressful playthrough and didn't help when I kept dying a few times too. But still very, very good.
I love a game with good signs. This game has really good like signs and posters and like advertisement imagery, like because they do a whole thing where they're not the Beatles, they're like their cafe or something. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah,
but it's like this whole idea of like, well, the Beatles had to happen still, but now they're fucking fascists or something.
I didn't notice that. That's cool though.
You can collect some records here and there.
Oh, I didn't listen to any of those records. But
they went to the whole, of making them like a thing, and like figuring out how to like take Beatles sound and make it fascist.
That's kind of cool. I would have liked that.
I really like that. The alternate history stuff they did, top notch. Whoever was like in charge of that over there at Machine Games, like they did a fantastic job because I believe it was said earlier, but really makes the world feel lived in, and it's not just like, what if Nazis won? It's like, what if Nazis won, and this is the outcome of like,
It's really like, what if?
Like you're really, gonna see propaganda.
What if the Nazi party came back and had a real dumbass in charge? Huh, you get to see how it looks.
Well, did you read the newspapers?
No, I did not.
A lot of newspapers that make the Nazis sound really stupid. Because they're all written in like this blandly positive tone, even about stuff that's not positive.
Seems accurate. If you follow
it's the propaganda. But then there are like other interesting things too. Like there's the whole segment where Anya starts giving you some audio logs.
Yes.
And like you can listen to them, and like there's more to that story than you might initially believe.
Got me teary-eyed. Those monologues.
I should have probably listened to them then.
They're kind of collectibles, and there's just kind of stuff you listen to while you do the underwater segment and a little bit past that. And it's like it gives you so much more to learn about Anya and her family and just everything. Because the game says, no, she's a nurse, but she actually studied archaeology. She's actually really smart. She knows language. She knows how to type. But then they give you some of the backstory to fill other holes in to make her a really well-rounded character.
I mean, it's nice that she's not just there for sex, because you see that twice in this game. Well, that's good.
But like you believe that they like each other. You believe that like they want each other.
I mean, I could have done without it the second time, but yes.
Yeah, the second time I think really seals the deal.
It does, but I didn't need it.
That their relationship is just, it's so well acted and well written that like that scene, I don't remember what time it is when you're in the home base, but that scene where like they're talking about like their next moves, and then Anya is like, "Oh, one more thing of critical importance," and she leans up to kiss BJ, and she goes, "All done, you're dismissed." That was just cute. Like, it's so cute. Like, I was just like, God damn, that's just so good.
And like, you get a lot of time at home base, but you don't really see a lot of time progression, like as far as BJ and Anya are within it. So like when they have the scene where they're having sex and they're like, again, really? It adds a lot of depth.
No, that's fair, because we only see it the one time, but because of their comments, we realize it's happening a lot more than we see.
Right. And then eventually they have kids, so it ends up being very important that they have sex. And like, I would say that BJ's monologues too are kind of like archetypal sad dad type things. Kind of wanting that like perfect house, perfect wife, white picket fence, dreaming about stuff on the chair while she's barbecuing, and kind of waking up to reality like, oh, those are things I can't really have. At least not now.
Gotta kill Nazis.
It's kind of a great example of like, hey, yeah, there are things out there that are important. There are things out there that you can fight for and live for, but right now,
so
this is important.
I have a question because I had never played this game before until this week. I have thought this game takes place in America, where America had been taken over by the Nazis.
No,
and that is not the case.
That's the second one.
About that.
Okay, so that's why I thought that, but had no idea. Okay,
this one takes place in London, and where's the main
Berlin
base? Berlin.
Yeah, and then Croatia is the camp.
Part.
And on the moon.
On the moon. Yeah, but the whole thing of that is like it's in America now, and you see all the imagery you would expect, and it's fucking wild.
Okay, I look forward to 2. I really do. Then I did anyway, but I'm excited for 2 when we get there.
Like, geez, I mean, yes, the things you guys are saying about like, the one mission on the moon is kind of a drag. I think the mission on the bridge is a little bit of a drag sometimes too, because it's so much about hopping from train car to train car and having like kind of that not precise platforming, but precise enough.
Yeah, it was a little annoying.
But
overall, it was fine.
So much of this game is just so good. So many good character elements, so many just interesting, fun, just gameplay moments. Constantly finding a new upgrade for your laser gun. Just fucking chucks the old thing aside, like, fuck you.
The shotguns are awesome.
Very good shotguns.
They are great shotguns in this game, too. Whew.
Not a game to play if you don't like killing dogs, unfortunately, but...
Yeah. At least they're robotic looking.
They're robot dogs.
They're not, but...
They're Nazis as well.
I just thought of them as robot dogs.
That's the easier way to do it, if you have it. Because I know someone that has an issue with any movie or game that has to kill dogs, like, because her dog got ran over, so she's like, I can't handle, like... Mm-hmm. There's a website that will tell you I forget what it's called, but there's a website out there. Like if you have a problem with stuff like that, it'll tell you what you can and not, like what not to check out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, almost all the dogs are like covered in armor, so they, especially later on in the game, they just feel like they're robot dogs, even though they're not. But it feels like that.
Well, in the game, they are just robots anyway.
Later on, especially, but even like midway, they're not, but they feel like they are because they have so much armor on them. All right, anything else you guys want to say? And then this game ends with, what was it that you accomplished? I forget. Oh, you kill the general.
General Death's Head.
Yes.
You kill General Death's Head.
You reunite with the person you sacrifice.
Yep, because their conscience is essentially what the final boss is. And they're like, save me! I don't want to live this way. So you got to take out the big final boss and kill him. And
yeah, you take on the London Monitor as well.
Yeah.
The big Titan machine.
In London, that was interesting.
Oh, the one thing I do want to fucking complain about, because I always hate that this fucking happens, is it's the part where you just come back from space and you like kind of swing into the building and you like kill the one guy against the wall and then you're like automatically in combat, right? And if you die and you respawn there, it takes away all your fucking ammo and all your guns.
Yep.
That's weird. That pissed me off too.
Every time I play this fucking game, I always end up dying in that same spot. I have to be like pissed all over again. It's like, I had all this shit from the last level and all this shit that I had picked up. Let me just use it.
Let me keep it.
The game's like, no.
It's like, no, if I was just good enough and just didn't die then, it would be fine. Because I would have it. But I'm not, so I don't.
That would irritate me too then. So I'm with you on that. All right, anything else you want to mention? Or should we go to questions, comments, and memory?
One thing I do want to ask. Me being gay, this might be a weird question to ask, but did anyone else think Booby was gay?
I don't know who that is.
Booby?
The boy toy that Froangle has.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was like the weirdest thing to me is that like they communicate so much because it feels like he's like playing as her boyfriend because obviously he's gay and he's trying not to get fucking killed or something.
I get that vibe. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, I can see that. But yeah,
but
he
then
is
they,
very...
But then they like really swing it the other way when he fucking attacks you and talks about how she's his everything. Like,
she was watching at that point.
But he called her.
I thought, oh yeah, I guess he did call her to say, hey, yeah.
Like, they do such a good job. Like, even that, like, horrible mustache that he has that's just, like, fucking pieces of hair on skin. And I'm just like, there's either something really complex happening here that I really appreciate, or I'm just confused about what this character is about. I would like to assume it's, like, the really complex characterization.
I don't think I noticed this, what you guys are talking about. I wasn't paying enough attention.
When you play it again, you'll notice.
If and when.
Down and play through. Yeah, right.
Can't guarantee it will happen again. I mean, I had a good time, but I don't play a ton of games twice.
Just be me and be a sicko and just play it twice every time.
No,
or just watch a playthrough.
That was my goal, but then I don't know what happened, to be honest with you.
Like, there's that scene where he attacks you and he injects you with that chemical, and it's like, it's all over now. And I just, you can almost feel his hot, stinky breath.
If you play in VR, you can.
Hey, give it time. We'll have that feature, I bet, at some point. So they already have some kind of smell thing for out there. So
the game sense.
I don't know if I like that idea. I don't want to smell games. I don't want to smell things usually in life. So I don't think I need to smell death and decay. I'm good.
I can't wait to smell Resident Evil sewer.
Oh, yum.
Ugh.
You start. I mean, your wife comes home. Nate, how are you? Just vomiting. Like, what's wrong? He's like,
can we use retro smell-o-vision and smell the Great Mighty Poo level?
No.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm sure someone will mod that eventually.
I mean, I don't see that being a thing that really takes off ever. But who knows the people. All right, let's go to question, comments, memories. First, from I watched the entire Orbital Super replay. I got a few, actually. From William Izari. It's wild that the 360 version was shipped on 4 discs. Yeah. From Steven Stengard. I remember this as the biggest surprise of 2014. I never thought that Wolfenstein, of all things, could have a great story and that BJ could be turned into such a compelling character. Fair enough.
Yep.
From Daniel Melman, friend of the show. This game is very special to me. Despite its very pulpy story and vibe, it's one of the few modern World War II stories that directly addresses the Holocaust. Even more rarely, it has genuine insight about Judaism and the way certain approaches to that religion and culture are naturally incompatible with fascism.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool. From Jerry Floyd. This and the Old Blood are fantastic. The new Colossus is a little more of a mixed bag for me personally, but it's still great. Shooting Nazis will never not be an awesome thing to do in a game. Just a game.
Just a game.
I can never shoot anybody, I'm pretty sure. Well, I say that, but at the same time, if there was ever I would join the Returners. I'm pretty sure at this point. So even though the Returners,
I'll see you in the bunker, Mike.
I mean, I wonder sometimes. We actually went to a point where it got like that. Would I join the Resistance? I don't know. It makes me think sometimes, but that's a whole nother conversation. Hopefully, one I never actually have to see.
Hopefully.
From Michael Dunn, played it last year for the first time in a long time. I didn't play it the year it came out, but I think it got a year or two later. Real good. Gameplay feels great, and I like that a lot of scenarios force you to plan ahead in order to succeed. Plus, the overall story does a great job depicting just how truly awful things can be when bad people get massive portions of power, yet it always has a sense of hope and optimism, showing that even in bad times, there's always good people willing to unite and help others. Yeah, I mean, true in real life, too. I mean, you're personally, at the time you're recording this, you're seeing it in Minneapolis. I mean, I'm so proud of my city for standing up to the Gestapo recently. It's great. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure, I went to McDonald's and Wendy's today, and both of them were closed. The lobby was closed. And I'm pretty sure it's because of ICE. They didn't say that, but I'm 90% sure it's because of ICE. When I looked online,
ICE.
Just got to use your context clues. I was just saying you got to use your context clues.
Yeah, I mean, they can't say it. But, I mean, there was a McDonald's in Minneapolis where ICE force came in and were trying to go into the break room and grab employees because they weren't white. But and it was after that happened, because I went to that McDonald's before and everything was fine. And after that event happened, then I noticed, and the fact that it was 2 different fast food places that had their lobby closed, there are 2 different companies in the same area. I'm pretty sure they're trying to, make sure the ICE can't just walk in and start trying to arrest people for no reason.
Yeah.
So
nice.
You're seeing a lot of it around here. There was a sit-in in Target here recently. People are protesting the shit out of them. So
good.
It makes me proud of the city, and also made me proud of when that Nazi. We had a Nazi here who thought Twitter bots were real people. That worked out great for him. If you heard that.
Oh yeah, and he left crying like the little pansy.
Did you hear who rescued him?
I did. Yeah.
A black man and a trans woman.
Yeah.
Of course. Hell yeah.
So,
and I saw that he had said...
Well, not hell yeah, but you know what I mean.
No, it's close enough. Like, I mean, it just shows you just like, the people that they hate, like, they're not bad people. He's a bad person, but like, also, Twitter is fake. Like, I try to tell people, like, get off fucking Twitter. It's just, I mean, I hate Twitter now.
It's bots, and it's a place for people to post their worst opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend that has
to do
Twitter
awful things.
One reason, but I keep telling her to get off it. She won't listen to me. I got off Twitter. I left it when, at one point, like, anything you post, we own. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with you. I liked Twitter at one time. I had a lot of followers, actually, on Twitter. I was getting the most on Twitter, but then fucking Musk took over and I had to leave. Well, when Trump won is when I left, because I'm like, I can't be here. This is too right-wing bullshit.
And they do the work to surface that to you, especially.
Oh, yeah. Facebook does too.
I was looking up the Wikipedia for Wolfenstein 2, just to, like, re-look back at, like, the marketing, or what, like, what the Wikipedia says about, like, the marketing. And Pete Hines said, we don't feel it's a reach for us to say Nazis are bad and un-American, and we're not worried about being on the right side of history here. Hell yeah, Pete Hines.
But would you say that now, Pete Hines? Come on. You can tell.
2024.
Microsoft got bought by Saudi Arabia. So...
EA got bought by Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's right. I don't know why I thought it was Microsoft. I was like, oh, fuck.
No.
Microsoft
but even then, like...
supporting the Israelis.
Yeah.
But no, I mean... Well, this is on topic enough, so I'm going to say. But, like, the way that this country was in 2024 versus where it is now, it is changing because the world was I shouldn't even say the world. This country was very, very pro-fascism until they got to see what fascism is like to a degree. Yeah. And find out it's not as fun as they thought it would be.
Because they want to play soldier. They think they like it. They don't fucking like it. They don't fucking want it. They just pretend they do. They think they do because they think it's funny.
Oh, yeah.
They think that pissing people off is funny.
I mean, that's why I'm like, I have said this many times, and I will say this again on here. Like, I really think that we're going to see a big change in 2026 in this country. I think by the time this year ends, we are going to see people waking up and realizing, yeah, we fucked up. We voted a dementia patient to run this country. A fascist dementia patient, for the record.
Who's getting worse by the day?
Oh, dementia. There's one good thing about dementia in this case. The lifespan of somebody with high-level dementia is not long. I can tell you that, statistically speaking. It is not long. When you get to as a guy who works in that field and has seen it personally, and I see the way he acts on TV and things, he's high. He's high gone. He ain't gonna live that many more years. Hopefully less, but he don't have that many years. Even he's in good shape at this point because you can't live super long when your brain gets like that because you don't have a brain.
When you have access to the best healthcare in the world, who knows?
Your brain is still rotting, and they really can't stop it. In those cases, you're still not going to make it that many more years. And hopefully, this country will wise up and get rid of them before that. But that's neither here nor there.
We can hope, but
I do hope every day. So, a couple more questions from Lucas Harris. It was my game of the year for 2014. One of the best opening acts of any game I've ever played. One of the best soft reboots of any franchise ever. Yes. From John Aldridge, friend of the show. I've been thinking about doing a replay of this. Great game. You should.
Do it. It's worth playing.
It's fun. From Curtis G. Recently started playing through this as well. Been fun so far. Right. And from the official Laser Time community, from Gary Jin. Is this the first one of the latest reboots or the second? I played through about half the first one and liked it, but for some reason didn't finish it. I think I've only played the first couple of scenes of the second one. That's the one with the train scene early on, right? I'm not sure.
They kind of all meld together.
Okay, 2 has a nuclear sub. That's what. Okay, someone commented. Okay,
1 also has a nuclear sub, technically.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in a sub.
When were you in a sub?
When you fucking get in the rocket and you get on the train.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. But you're not really running around a sub.
You are.
Oh, remember this. Man, I feel like it's... when you break your computer, your mind just goes out the window, by the way, guys, in case you
break your computer, you break your brain.
I did.
Broke his computer.
All right, from Chris Litchos. I wasn't expecting much, but this game delivers on every front. It plays really well, a nice mix of retro and modern at the time styles, and is secretly a stellar stealth game. Cool art and sound, surprisingly good narrative, but what really solidified it as a favorite is the soulful portrayal of BJ. Dude is over the top, but the inner monologue stuff made him feel like a completely different character. It makes him feel like a human rather than just a death machine. 2 is great, but goes completely bonkers. TNO almost feels like Metal Gear Solid compared to Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh, I will say it's not a sub, it's a U-boat, but they're kind of the same thing.
I mean, a U-boat is a sub, just the German version.
Yes.
Technically. So, yes. From Daniel Peckham, I first played it back in 2018 during the dipshit dictator's first reign. Thank you, sir. And it honestly felt good to violently battle against fascists, if only in video game format. I feel like I really should start playing again for that cathartic feel. You should. That's why I did it. So, from Brandon Smith, loved the gameplay and overall feel and look. Story was great, but I wish all the story stuff was skippable so that when you replay it, you can just get right into the action.
No, you need it. Fuck you. You need it.
But I get it. Like, if you just want to skip it, if you already seen it, like, I just want to play, like, I get it. I liked it.
I want to skip the story stuff in movies to get to the action scenes.
I wanted to skip stuff in this game a couple times when I died, like, 5 times.
Well, sure. That's different.
Reminds me of playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2 and you can't skip cutscenes.
But why would you want to skip the darkness?
Well, you die 100 times.
Really, it was just the final boss's monologue.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty awful.
Died to that guy so many times.
When I played that, I did on an emulator when we did it for the show, and man, that was a fucking hard fight. What I vaguely remember from my Kingdom Hearts journey. That journey's still not finished yet. Fuck, we're still waiting on one last piece of it.
Oh, yeah, we are.
2030, baby.
Not 4. We're talking about Dark Road. We're waiting on them
fan dub.
Yeah, there's a fan dub of the mobile game that does the story, and we watched the 3-hour video of that when it finishes and then talk about it for an hour.
Oh my god.
I know. It wasn't my idea, Dominic, but that's how it happened.
Hey, we're covering the mobile game without having to play it. It's a win-win.
Because you can't play it.
Yeah.
I would if I could. Down. I know.
The story is so important.
That's also a sad part. Yeah, then Kingdom Hearts 4 someday, but I'm in no fucking rush. It can take its sweet time to get released. I don't care.
Well, now that you said that, it's going to come out this year, so thank you, Mike.
I'll be upset, to be honest with you. I don't want it, because I'm in no rush. Go Platinum Evil Within first, then come back.
We'll see if they can get the rebirth.
Did you hear the silence that happened there? Blake, did you ever listen to our Evil Within episode?
Pardon me?
Did you ever listen to our Evil Within episode?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
You should. If you want to hear Nate complain about a platinum trophy he'll never get, there's an episode for
Oh, yeah.
So a couple more questions from this group from Brandon Smith. Loved the gameplay and overall feel and look. The story was great, but I wish all the story stuff was... Oh, I already read all that. Damn it. Edit this out. From Kyle Shua. I was always a fan of the style that Starbreeze started. A lot of the devs of Machine Games are former Starbreeze folks, as we said. And the way that they took their character-driven style and pushed BJ from some nothing character to a warrior poet was downright mystical. To this day, the series serves an example of one of the most interesting reboots of a franchise that I've seen, and unfortunately one that kept getting more persistent as time went on. Persistent. Okay. And from the last group, I actually posted in a Wolfenstein group. I got one comment from Keith Pritchard. There are 3 games in the series, and this is the second. That is not
Wolfenstein 3D, this, and 2, maybe?
I guess. Maybe. There's technically 4 games in the series if you count the Old Blood or the New Blood, whatever that game is called.
I think he was talking about there are only so many good ones.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't. I mean, I really want to. I've always wanted to play Return to Castle Wolfenstein, but I've never got around to it.
Same.
I also want to play the 2009 one from Raven in 2008. I own it. I'm upset that it's not on Steam because I really don't like. Anytime I got to pull up my 360, I'm always wondering, is today going to be the day that it just doesn't turn on? So, it's old. It's really old. I always worry every single time I boot that thing up. I'm like, is today the day you shut down on me once and for all?
Is it an original 360?
No, it's the Star Wars one that came with Kinect, the R2D2 one.
See.
But it's moved like 4 times. It's old. And it's been played a lot. I always worry about it. That's why, I mean, I wish I could buy the Wolfenstein game on PC. I would gladly have bought it for like less than $10 at some point on a sale. And I'm upset that I can't.
Fair.
It's probably pirated, I'm sure. But I like to buy it on Steam and support the developer and not feel like a pirate. When you give me no choice, the world, I'm a pirate. But if I can buy your game on Steam, I will buy your game. That is my rule, though. If you will sell it to me, I will buy it. If you will not sell it to me, I will still get it. All right. That's all. And then we should give away a code, because I have a shit ton of codes to give away. I need to keep doing that this year. Let me see what the next code to give away is. All right, your code today is for Going Under, your Steam code. I have no idea what this is. And the code is IDGJDJG69W69R. That is your code for Going Under. Anybody know what that is?
Going Under is a satirical dungeon crawler about exploring the cursed ruins of failed tech startups. As an unpaid intern in the dystopian city of Neo Cascadia, you'll wield office junk as weaponry as you make your way through the offbeat procedural dungeons beneath your company campus.
Somebody hopefully will enjoy that game.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun.
I own it. I'm trying to give away. I try to give away a Steam code for every game episode I do. I forgot a War 3 because I was having nothing but issues that recording, so people didn't get a code. But I have plenty of codes now. Again, keep giving away codes. All right, let's go to Shelf Stacker Box. And Dominic, why don't you lead us in?
Oh, this is on the shelf. This is the game that got me more interested in World War II, more interested in my family's history in the war, more interested in just stuff in general. It's just really fucking good. They just take an old franchise and give it new life again, and they make a character that's literally just been a full fucking person. It's amazing what they do with this game.
It is. And Blake.
Definitely top shelf for me. Played it multiple times. It's really nice to be able to feel something in a short little game, and it's always fun to kill Nazis. So that's a plus.
And Nate.
I would put it on the shelf. All the reasons stated above. It's a wonderful game. Got me hopeful that a Doom reboot would be just as good, and it's not. But that's a different story for a different day. And it's always America's favorite pastime is not baseball. It should be beating the shit out of Nazis.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, where do you
it isn't right now. It's getting there again, though. Close. Well, it will be soon at the rate we're going. Because you see the thing that, current idiot didn't understand is, one reason why Hitler worked out is, one, he seized power and took total power quickly, but also the main German people were enjoying life when they weren't before.
Yeah, they liked him.
If Trump would have just not done the tariffs, people wouldn't hate him as much as they do. I mean, sure, people like me would hate him either way,
yes,
but the tariffs turned the entire country against him, or at least more than half the country. I think at this point it's probably getting near to 70 to 80%. There really aren't that many. There aren't nearly as many mega people as they think there are. There's a lot less. As I always say, you take people's wallets, you start digging into their wallets, they don't like you as much. Who would have guessed? So I'll go last. I get off my political rant, but hey, that's the reason why this episode's here. So hey, you're welcome. You get a lot of Nazi talk this week.
Fuck the Nazis.
Yes. I'm going to put this on the shelf, too. I had a great time with this game. A little harder than I like, but it was a great story, great gameplay, super fun. Just wish I wasn't so fucking busy the week that I was doing this. And I wish I didn't have a behemoth waiting for me in the wings in a few weeks. So, all that combined, but that is not the game's fault. That is my damn fault. But great fucking game. I really enjoyed my time with it. So, go on the shelf. All right. I'm glad we all loved it, though. I mean, I figured we would, but I'm glad we all did.
It's nice to see that people like the games that I like.
Mostly, I think, Dominic.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit of a...
Well, Xenosaga 2, did you like that game? I don't
Which
think
one?
You did. Xenosaga 2?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. No one should. Fuck that game.
But Rez? People didn't like Rez enough.
No, we bitched a bit. More than I thought, but we did bitch a bit. You forgot. All right, and then we should intro what we're talking about next week. Next week, you can hear me talk about Lego The Hobbit game.
What a wonderful transition.
I needed shorter games for some reason. So that's what we're talking about next week. Hey, the following week game actually does kind of fit with the whole Rebel theme of this, but that's the following week, so we're not talking about that yet. Oh, fun fact. So Minnesota, our state bird is a loon. I think that's the name of the bird. So there's a tattoo people are getting in an image that's going around on Facebook now in the Minnesota group. They took the rebel symbol from Star Wars and they put the loon there in the symbol. It's
amazing.
Makes me proud. It's our little way of resistance too. So I am proud of my state. I really am. And people are selling it already. Like the artist who made it, I heard someone she's like, I'm selling merch with it, shirts, whatever. Like here, wear your little things to say fuck you, So it makes me happy. I'm so proud of Minnesota right now. They are just standing up to these assholes. So
I'm very happy that they are.
And I saw a thing online that said that there are 2.1 million illegal people in Texas and 1.6 in Florida, and there's 100 something in Minnesota. What are they doing here?
That's 1,000.
Yeah, 100 something thousand, but they're here for one reason, and it's because we didn't vote for Trump. So he's mad. That's the only reason why they're here.
And he didn't get a Nobel Peace Prize. So
I don't understand why that man thinks he would get one, nor why he wants one.
Because Obama got one.
Oh yeah, it's that dumb, isn't it? The man is causing more pain than peace. I don't understand. But dementia does that to you. You live in fantasy land, by the way. So hallucinations are very common with dementia, if you didn't know. And a lot of people live in different realities that get it. Like, for example, someplace I used to work, there was someone once that said, they asked her who, because one of the questions they always ask you it's called the slums test. They ask you who's the president is. And she said Michael J. Fox.
Huh.
At the time Trump was, so I wish it was Michael J. Fox. But that's kind of like give you an example, like what dementia does, which can help you. And you think about him where he thinks he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Pretty accurate. Plus Alzheimer's is hereditary and his father had Alzheimer's too, by the way. So fun fact. All right. I think that. Let's go to plugs. Nate, where can people find you at?
Hey, find me on Blue Sky, Pallet Jackson Games. .bsky.694223. I do post pallet jacks. No pallet jacks in this game that I saw. And if you know what? If you find a pallet jack in a video game you're playing, screenshot it and send it to me. And I will credit you and say, hey, this person found a pallet jack.
How many in your collection?
I have a lot that I've actually posted, like less than 10. But
you need to post more.
I know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I forget.
I get it. That's why you have to have reminders for everything in your phone.
By a lot, I have 13 in my folder titled Pallet Jacks, but if I go to my screenshots or like in my photos, because I always send them to myself and then I save them to my photos, but then I never move them to the Pallet Jack album.
One day.
But they're surprisingly in a lot of video games.
Right. But that is cool. I'm glad that you're doing that. I've seen some of the things that made me laugh, so I'm always happy.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I like it.
Hey,
in fact, I was watching the Fear 2 AGDQ run last night. Saw Pallet Jack in that, and I was like, oh fuck.
You could have donated.
I gotta go play Fear 2 on my PlayStation 3 and take a picture.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Fear 2?
Yes, I love Fear 2.
Okay. Great game.
Yeah.
Was it Fear 2 or 3 that came with a copy of The Orphan?
I have no idea, for the record.
That sounds like a Fear 2 move.
I think, Fear 2 came with a copy of Orphan on Blu-ray, I believe.
Messed up movie.
Should watch it someday. It's on my to-do list. All right. And Dominic, where can people find you at?
Oh, I'm on the Dissident Waves podcast. We are on YouTube. It's a nice musical podcast. Not a musical podcast. It's a podcast about music. Check us out. I'm also on the Overblood Facebook group.
Me too. All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, we have over 900 other episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to support the show, we do have Patreon. A little dog vote in our Patreon polls. We have 2 polls in January and 2 polls in February for sure. I'm going to try to keep that up as long as I don't get crazy behind again. So check those out. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube every episode I make that month. I make a shit ton. So you will get plugged. And I don't ever take it down. So once episodes are up, you're plugged. You're in there forever. So if you want to help support me and support yourself. So do that. Like these lovely people, Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch, and has her own podcast. Nerds Broadcast, and check out Zach's podcast, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. They talk about MCU movies, and they're currently on the Alien Predator franchise, and you start to kind of branch out a little bit more. He did a Metroid episode here recently, so check out his show, and give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro crew, Helena at Hell Has Free. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram, and check out Gamer Looks at 40, Bill Tucker. I think Gamer Looks 40 is kind of old, but he started a new podcast called Carrying My Cross, so definitely check that out. It's a religious show, but Bill's a great guy, so I highly recommend check out his show. Even I liked it, and I am not a religious person. I enjoy listening to him talk, so check it out. And
also, it was Fear 3 that came with Orphan on Blu-ray.
I had to find some excuse to get you to buy Fear 3. Not a terrible game. It's got problems. Not the best. And join our Discord. If you want to be a part of the show, if you want to suggest things for the show, join our Discord. It's free. We're always happy new people join us, lurk, suggest things. Be on the show. All you need is a microphone. Get you on the show. So I'm always happy to have new voices on, too. And I do a lot of episodes. So, all right. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and review wherever you get your podcast. I think that's podcasting. It's everything I need to say. And we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.